Yo everybody, Mobile Gamers Unite here, FTC compliant vid. So I was up early today to, greet the new banner, see what we got going on here in Las Cloudia. So they did give us a new banner. Obviously it's Lightning Girl, she is a badass. I was very kind of surprised to just read her abilities. They're off the chain. We'll just kind of jump right into it, do a quick overview. Here she is. She looks really cool. She's got this badass armor thing behind her. She's going to have 984 base strength. This is one of those characters that I think can get away with having under 1,000 strength because her rate of attack is going to be off the chain. We look at her abilities, they do some very interesting things. Like, she has some utility built in with the damage that she's doing. Her S1 is Eternal Glow. It's just going to be a small area of thunder combo attack. Her S2 is True Blitz, front medium area thunder combo attack, so that's going to have a larger area. Very nice. The S3 is where it gets interesting, as typical. Medium area thunder combo attack around the unit, and it also restores hit points to all allies. I didn't know about that. I didn't know that this girl was going to be healing your allies along the way. That is pretty damn skippy. I'm assuming that's just going to be a big ass bomb. It's going to do a ton of damage and it's going to heal, so that's really cool. And then we have her S4, Kalevnos, whatever it is. Powerful thunder combo attack against all enemies, restore medium hit points to all allies, and boost units strength. And that does say units as in plural, so everybody, it would appear, is going to get a strength boost from that. So this skill kit is off the chain. She's got a bunch of healing in here with the damage that she's doing. That's just nuts. We look at her traits. Twin Blade Thunder. When a sword is equipped in both hands, pretty much when you're using dual wield, thunder attack damage plus 40%. That's a big chunk. And then we have 11 life yield. 11 life yield. Okay. Small chance to recover user SCT with physical attacks. That's going to keep fueling her abilities. And her abilities are very powerful. I can tell just by looking here. Let's just kind of glance over her skills. She's going to have some heal in her kit. As far as magic, she's going to come with God Heal, Healing Wind, Stardust Heal, some advanced magic circles. She's going to have attack up 5, the 12% to your strength. Very nice to have, obviously for free. Magic defense up 3, 8% to your mind. Very nice. She's going to have illusion. Good. Thunder attack rise. Oh, okay. I was thinking they were going to give her thunder attack rise too, but hey, this is still, 20% more to your thunder attack damage. That is substantial, and that's worth a lot. Thunder critical rise. Critical rate of thunder attacks 5%. Critical power 50%. So you're going to have a 5% increase chance to do crits, and your crits are going to have 50% more crit power. That's absolutely huge. That's worth a lot. Of course, healing boost, because her abilities do heal people, so this is going to strengthen that recovery magic by 10%. Very nice. Pose of Victory. Spirit Breath. Great. So she just recovers SCT when HP regenerates. I'm gonna be wondering if this kind of plays off of her own. I didn't see too much regen in her kit, but whatever. It's still very nice to have Spirit Breath for free. I don't think this girl is going to have a problem with her SCT cooldowns at all. Blessed Speed, so nice to have that in there. It's going to make her fast. And Piercing's always great to have. Physical attacks have a chance of greatly reducing enemies' defense. awesome. A lot of times we have to depend on a weapon property to get something like piercing, and she just has it for free. Double impact, always nice to have. Dual wield for free, of course. Sword boost. Quick trigger, very nice 6 SC ability. I love quick trigger. I teach it to everybody. And combo master 2. Bonus physical damage power by 30% during 50 hit combos. So just like the other version of herself, the higher her combo count, it seems like the more damage she's going to do. And also, I did look at her, her pay to pull weapons, whatever you want to call it. They're actually very powerful. The abilities that are on these things are ridiculous. We have to go into the shop to look at that. We're going to go to trade. Let's see. Where are those damn swords? Here we go. So these are 25 of her hero credentials apiece. Right? They're very powerful weapons. They come with 100. This one comes with 130 strength. This one comes with 100 strength and 80 mind and 15 magic points. I think they're both Thunder property. The trait, Thunder Sevia only. HP recovery effect of skills and special plus 50%. And recover some SCT when using healing magic. Wow, this girl is just going to feed all of her abilities off of her other abilities. That's pretty insane. And that's like her offhand sword. Her main sword, for physical attacks, damage is increased by the number of hits up to 50%. And it's Thunder attribute as well. So she has an innate ability to increase, her damage with the increased number of hits, and then the sword is going to give her another piece of that. You add all those pieces up, that's a lot. That is a lot. She's got 50% in her kit, and she's got 50% off of this weapon. Obviously, these are the weapons that you would want on her, because these abilities are absolutely amazing. Alright, but here's the thing. This is pull candy, okay? It's some pretty impressive pull candy, but it is pull candy because I do believe, let me just double check, she is not a limited unit. So she will be here. You can always get her as an off banner on the next limited banner that we try to pull on. You could pull this girl trying to pull for Prince Roland, which is probably what a lot of people are going to do, or at least hope to do if they want to get this girl. She does really look badass. She does. Okay. Also, important to note, there are 2 SSR arcs on this banner. So there's Gourd War, which pretty much you would want this for the 100% Arc Ether reward, because the abilities that this thing teaches, they're not anything really that crazy. It's got Soldier Slayer down here. You're going to get Determination. Soldier Shield, so you're going to, take 10% less damage from soldier classes. Let's see, what is Fort Phaser? All allies defense plus 20%. Okay. Defense up by 12%. And Pride. Not like we have most of this stuff. Let's see, what is the actual arc attribute? Damage done to human beings plus 20%, and damage from human beings minus 20%. Oh, it's a human killer arc. When close to death, be less likely to be targeted by enemies. We all know how well that works. And defense plus 35%. Defense reduction from enemies is nullified. That is pretty damn skippy. I mean, if you're fighting humans, if it's some human-on-human action, this arc could be useful to equip, alright? But really, the Arc Ether reward, the golden armor, this thing is off the chain. It's a 6-star piece of gear. Look at the defense on this, 213 and 164 mind. Wow. And then more likely to be targeted by enemies, which is what you want on your tank, and physical damage taken minus 10%. That's just all the time. Just physical damage minus 10% all the time is really good. This is really good, especially when you start doing things like, getting your guard up and, kind of stacking damage reduction. Very impressive. This armor is very impressive. Definitely, hands down. I can't really argue that. Golden armor is pretty badass. So this is really what this arc is worth. Now, personally me, and this is just me, I was more impressed by this arc. The Ancient Weapon Lugan. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, that works. This is more impressive to me. The arc attribute is defense/mind plus 15%. Damage from critical hits minus 50%. Damage from bosses minus 15%. Damage from crits minus 50, that's pretty huge, especially in Arena. That can help you out against a lot of crit-based characters. And this is going to help you out against bosses, right? Damage from bosses minus 15%. That's physical and that's magic damage. So it doesn't matter if the boss is trying to punch you in the face or cast some kind of spell at you. You're going to take less damage. But what's really important here is the skills that this thing teaches, which is why I would have to say this is the arc to go for. First of all, we get Heal Guard, not anything new, something that we have already. But we get Fast Holy Wall. This is nice. I want this. This is good. Automatically activates Holy Wall at the start of the battle. That can definitely help. Okay, that can help in Arena. Going against casters that are going to throw Shining Zac at you. This can help with boss fights. Then we get Grand Protection, physical damage inflicted on all allies, minus 20%. Nothing amazing. God Shield, damage taken from God types, minus 10%. Notice how this is 9 SC. This is very useful. Gods are typically very powerful. Being able to take 10% less damage from them. Pretty much abilities like this are going to let you set up your tank or a tank-like unit to just be so numb to damage from a certain type of enemy or boss. That can be very useful when you start really stacking up these damage reduction things. And again, damage taken from God types minus 10%. That's going to be physical damage, that's going to be magical damage, that's going to be everything in between, the whole rigmarole. Minus 10% to all of it. When you start stacking these things up, it can make a huge difference. But it is 9 SC, alright? And then, if Grand Protection wasn't good enough, we also get High Protection. Physical damage inflicted on a single ally, minus 35%. This is going to, between Grand Protection and High Protection, that's a whole lot of protection. Okay, I'm sure you guys can see what you can do with this. You can dampen the amount of physical damage everybody takes by 20% with Grand Protection. And then you can, pinpoint target your tank and increase his damage reduction by, 35% to physical. So that's pretty nice, okay? But the creme de creme here, of course, is the very bottom ability. This is new. This is Celestial Mass. Ooh, I was so excited to read this. This is just gnarly. This is absolutely amazing for a tank. And for 9 SC, I personally think this could be worth more. I'm glad it's only 9. This is going to give your tank a reason to have some magic points. So when taking physical damage, use 3 magic points to have the damage taken. So for 3 magic points, you get minus 50% physical damage. Or 50% damage reduction to physical damage for 3 MP. Now obviously, a unit or an enemy with a high rate of attack can eat through this fairly quickly. Depends on how many magic points you have, right? If you have 300 magic points, this is costing 3 a piece. You're going to be able to take 3 hits before your MP is all eaten up, and then you're not going to take damage reduction anymore. But if you're fighting a boss that is just throwing a giant nuke at you, it's it's definitely worth it to eat up 3 magic points to half the damage of that giant nuke, especially on your tank. And there's a lot of units, like tank-like units, that are really doing nothing with their MP, so why not give them a way to eat up some of their MP and eat up damage? That's just awesome. So Celestial Mass, cannot wait to start teaching that to people. Because I did get this Ark, right? I did. The Arc Ether isn't that amazing. This thing is actually alright. It's an accessory. Activates automatic guard, which is nice. On boss waves, defense plus 10%, and it's going to give you 70 defense and 70 mine. It's a very, very nice shield. So I was excited because pretty much out of everything here, really, I just wanted this Ark. And last Cloudia did give us some crystals today. There was like 800 lapis just for reimbursement because of some bug and some other stuff. I didn't read through all of it. I just took the damn lapis and ran with it. When I first looked at this, I looked over this. I thought the Gourd War Ark was just an SR Ark, but then I realized they're both SSR Arks. So I went over them and I realized that really I want this ancient weapon thing because I really want to be able to have the physical damage that my unit takes by only spending 3 magic points. I just think that's very useful, and that can be very good for a lot of units. So I decided I would try to do a pull for the simple fact of trying to get that Ark. I've had pretty good luck with getting Arks. I did my daily, I got nothing, and then I decided to do like 110 pull, which is why I'm already down to like 3,500 lapis. Really, I wasn't pulling for the unit. I wanted that Ark. So I did a 10 pull, and it came down yellow, and Kyle's whole party ran up with him. And I was like, oh snap, this is it. This is going to be a red, right? Because like teamwork, and when Kyle's party runs up with him, you have an increased chance of getting a red orb, and it was a 10 pull. I love seeing the whole party run up when you're doing a 10 pull. So I'm like, bet, this is sweet. I'll probably get a couple red orbs out of this. Maybe I'll get something good. Obviously, if I manage to get the unit right now, I wouldn't really have time to work on her because I'm still working on my collab units. I need to get a bunch of gems together. But it gave me what I felt like was a good chance of getting the Ark. And yeah, it didn't change to a red orb. It just stayed yellow, and it was just a bunch of yellows. And I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. I was like, well, that sucks. What are you going to do? Like, got to roll with the punches. I'm not going to throw the rest of my lapis into this and get sucked up into it. We have much more powerful banners coming up, right? And really, the only way this girl's really, really going to shine is if you get those 2 weapons for her too. So it's kind of one of those things where if you just kind of like half-ass pull this girl out of dumb luck, she is not going to be as powerful as she will be with those 2 swords, and you do have to kind of pay your way into that. And I can't justify this because this isn't a limited character. At the same time, I don't really have. I have Archer Foul for some thunder damage, but she's not going to do nearly what this girl does. She's not going to heal the party, and I'm sure this girl also produces insane burst damage. That's just what I'm looking at here. So, but I also realized that we were gifted a ticket today, and I actually used one of my tickets. Let's see. Yeah, I had 2 SSR Gotcha tickets today. I think I got one of them from the mailbox. Also, we got a bunch of lapis just from our daily calendar today, and I did see that this month they're going to give us a good amount of lapis. So everybody stay tuned, log in, collect your stuff. So this other SSR Gotcha ticket, I threw it, and I was expecting just to get some dupe of whatever that I already had. The only other Ark I'm missing right now besides the one with Gourd's golden armor on it is the Militia of Death or something like that. It's a fairly newer Ark. I want to get it, but haven't managed to be able to get it. So when I threw that ticket, it actually did go into a cinematic, and I was like, no way. If I'm getting something new, like if there's a video for it, then I'm actually getting something new, then that's pretty awesome. And it did come down, and I did manage to get the arc that I actually wanted to. So that's kind of cool. That was the one thing I was aiming for. When I look through everything, don't get me wrong, it's always nice to have the newest character out, but this is really what I was going after. This is what caught my eye. Celestial Mass is amazing. So I was just, as far as I'm concerned, I've cleared this banner, because I'm not going to go in and spend cash on Lightning Sevia to get those swords. You know, I might as well just keep working on the collab characters that I have and just start stacking my lapis up for having a chance at Prince Roland and all that other sweet, sweet stuff. Remember, this is pull candy, but it's damn good pull candy. I'll give them that. So your boy's happy today. Got the arc that I wanted, and I'm going to call it quits there. I've officially cleared this banner as far as I'm concerned, because I told you guys that's what I do. I set my sights on one thing, and if I just get that one thing, I'm happy, right? So that's kind of where I'm at. Other than that, along with this new Gourd SSR arc, we have this limited time event, the Gourd War. Okay, and pretty much, I mean, I started playing through it a little bit. We're going through and just fighting these little foot soldier guys. There's this call for backup thing, this is just going to count all of these soldiers that we all defeat together. We're doing alright so far. This is about as far as I've got. I've gotten up to the level 61. I'm going to play that pretty soon. Let's see what's in the trading space. We get lightning armor, Alnard. Let's see, what is this thing? It's a 4-star piece of equipment, 66 defense, 40 mind, 100 hit points, chance to recover some SCT when hit by thunder attacks. So this is really going to help when you're fighting something that's throwing thunder attacks at you. Okay. Yeah. So all in all, not the most impressive thing in the world, but hey, here's some more gacha tickets. Cool. So you could always score this unit or one of these awesome arcs by getting these tickets. Then we have gems. Oh goodness, rainbow crystals. I need these. I need so many of these. So that's cool. Like, I'm definitely gonna probably be buying these gems up that I need to work on my my newer units. And then other than that, that's pretty much what we have here. So always happy for gems when we have new units that we have to work on. Let's see. So that's the trading space. We also get event rewards from this. Alright, so there's tickets in here. Tickets, gems. I will gladly take these little gems, 50 of them at a time. I need a ton of the little gems just to finish up some abilities on the collab characters. Tickets. So there's like 3 tickets so far. 4. Are there any SR tickets? Is there a red one at the bottom? Come on. There's 5. Alright, so we got like 5, 6. 6 of the normal tickets. They are timed tickets, so you're going to have to throw them. There's some Mother Souls down here. And an ether. So, cool. You can get a bunch of tickets for doing this. Some other good stuff along the way. And then there's the trading space where you can get some SR tickets, I believe. And a custom piece of armor that's going to help you fight something that is doing lightning damage to you, thunder damage. So all in all, pretty cool. Just some more stuff for us to grind out. Oh cool, the training dungeon's open. Can't wait to run Tsukasa through there. Actually try to get him to level 100. And everything other than that is pretty much business just as normal. So, plenty of stuff to keep us busy for now, and a lot of lapis coming this month. Other than that, just the daily grind, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we got a bunch of good stuff coming. Prince Roland is on his way. Save your lapis. Remember, this is pull candy. Pull at your discretion. Be smart about it. Really, to me, the arcs are pretty good on this, in my opinion. And Lightning Sevia, she is definitely a badass. If you can get those 2 weapons of hers, maybe even 1, they are very gnarly. I can't wait to actually, play with her and see how she does. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get her off of this banner because I'm pretty much done. I'm going to pack up my 3,500 lapis. Got to know when to fold them. And your boy's folding, at least for now. So hopefully that will lead to more units in the future and more reviews. I just got to play it smart now. And I'm sure the rest of you are all thinking the same thing, okay? Like I said, you can always get this girl down the road as an off banner from some limited banner that you're actually pulling on, like Prince Roland is the go-to example that I've been using in the past couple weeks when we've been talking about this. So that's my advice. I just wanted to go over everything, kind of greet the new banner since I was up so early today, and put something out there for you guys to chew on. So I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully we get some more world map events soon. I want the continuation of the story. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I know it's only a matter of time. I'm sure the studio is busy making new content for us and counting all our money. Alright? Other than that, you guys all have an awesome day. Hit like, hit subscribe, and the comments are open. Whatever you guys want to talk about, just make sure to have, or try to have, a really good day. I mean, all we can do is try, but I like to put forth that effort. I like to think you guys do too. So I will see you all out there. Peace.